Sunday Night Football, God, it is so back. We have the Rams visiting the Lions. This is going to be after we watch our 7 hours of Red Zone, so this is going to be our nightcap for the day. We have to make sure we get this one right. Of course, I'm a big part of my take guy, and on the offseason, I did listen to one with Sean McVay and then also Matt Stafford talking about how electric Ford Field was, and that during that playoff game, it was just one of the craziest sounds, which isn't great because they're not on the Lions. At least Stafford was on the Lions, but he's not on the Lions anymore. And now everyone is so high on the Lions, and honestly, I'm high on the Lions too. Why wouldn't you be? They're an amazing team. But everyone's kind of sleeping on the Rams. I think the Rams are just going to be able to stuff it down people's throat. They really got together the second half of the year last year. And also they have Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. Some of the funnest names to say in the NFL, and they're just going to be able to catch the ball and run. Catching the ball and running the ball are very important in this game. So I'm actually filming this on Friday, right before the Brazil game with the Eagles. Now the thing is, on that Friday, this is when all the public money starts to come in, so I can't really read the bet percentage and the money correctly. It would be kind of more correct, like, hey, right before tip-off, we can see the public had this type of effect on the line, but it's starting to come in, so things are skewed a little bit. And what's interesting is that there's a bet and money percentage for the Lions, which I did not respect. I honestly would have expected this to be flip-flopped. 39% of the bets are on the Lions, 64% of the money is on the Lions. I did not say the comment. I would have, if you told me, hey, that's the Rams line, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Because the Lions are just going to be a public darling, unless I have this game wrong, but I don't think I do. These week one lines are also so hard to read. It was actually at -3.5 for the Lions forever. Then randomly yesterday it just shifted to -4.5. So I would imagine, hey, that's public locking in their sports book. They're placing their Chiefs-Baltimore bet, then going through and be like, oh, okay, that's a no-brainer game, gonna bet that one. And also one thing that Simon Hunter taught me is that a lot of this action that we might be seeing is that the Lions might be getting teased and parlayed. So someone probably like teased and parlayed the Lions with the Chiefs on Thursday night. Now tossing this into the Faggot formula, what really matters here, right? Amon-Ra St. Brown actually wrote out every single player that got drafted for him as a wide receiver in the draft and reads it before he goes practices and plays the game every single time, and I respect that. So I'm gonna give a half point to the Lions. Last night watching the Chiefs-Ravens game, I noticed that Matt Stafford was in a commercial for Sleep Number, and I respect that because sleep's important. So I'm gonna give a full point to the Rams. Last thing is that, I guess just shout out Detroit, Ford Field rocks, and I feel like they're gonna be just going absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna give a quarter point back to the Lions. But with that being said, the Matt Stafford commercial really had an impact on my formula. So now we have a 0.25 points edge for the Rams. So I'm actually gonna be backing the Rams here at +4 or better.